Hey, Bill, Master's open. I know Ruth already went up there, but I know you've done it like once or twice, but I want to take you upstairs.
Sure.
Kind of go through a run through because I need to make sure that you have it down pat because I want to start getting you filled in with more of the day shifts, okay? So downstairs in the laundry, the one cabinet, it uses the D key. That's where we keep his clothing. And the only clothing you need to bring up are his and Holly's. Hola.
She's vicious.
Okay, Bill, on this. Okay, so this is pretty easy. What you do is you'll get your list of the items that we sent out for him. So make sure the buttons are on fine. And then on the inside, there's some snaps in the crotch area. Make sure that those are snapped together so they're not going to pop off on them. So then what we have to do is we'll tie that on like that. As you're doing it, you're going to look to see if you see any fraying. Double check his cuffs in the collar area. Sometimes you'll see a fraying here. That's not good. So then you have to make sure that the colors go accordingly. So the black come in here. 2, 4, 6, 7. So you have to go get one more black. It has to be a minimum of 8. Now the other colors, just make sure that someone came in here and accidentally put wrong colors in areas. Mistake. And now I need to find out who the butler was that made the mistake here. See the dark brown? They added the black in here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add that 5 with the 7, you got your 12. You're fine. 8 to 12. You never want to go more than a dozen. 8 to 12 is all he wants. If you start putting in 16, it's too many. Same on his blue. His blue flannel. 2, 4, 6. There's 8. Perfect. And then on his pink, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, this you want 10 to 14. Pink flannel pajamas are the ones that his girls will use, or if he has a guest that stays over, this is what they're going to use, so you want to make sure you have plenty. This is where his suits go, okay? So if you happen to see, say, like Ruth saw earlier, a suit hanging here and it didn't have the bag on it, that means he doesn't want it sent out. You rebag it, put it back up. Now, if you happen to lift the suit here on the footstool, anything on the footstool means send it to the cleaners, okay? So then you would grab that clothing, we would go down to the laundry, and then you would take the bag with you, and then you keep the bag down there. Now over here is where his items need to go. Handkerchiefs. Handkerchiefs are always on the top, okay? So say you got this handkerchief you're gonna put away. I like to put it underneath, on the bottom. That way he's using this. That way it's not the same handkerchief being used over and over and over. Cycle under the bottom, and then he's using them. Now his socks, I'll try to push these to the front. If you got more, put the black ones here, and it keeps cycling them, so he's not just wearing out one pair. This is where the blacks go. And then on his boxers, we have a system where we try to keep like colors with like colors and all folded. And as I'm looking at this, he's starting to get low. That means I'm gonna need to go do a purchase. That's a fun little trip for me. But okay, now this is Mr. Hefner's personal stuff. He's trusting you to come up into his bedroom, so you just leave it alone. You just look away. And like I said, do not look down, just keep walking.